Yo, it's me again being very consistent. Also, this hat is way too damn small on me. I had to get a new one. And here I want to talk about a very interesting topic, which is fast food rap. If you don't know what fast food rap is, let me explain to you. Fast food is something that's very convenient, easy to digest, and just something, you know, you don't have to really think about too much. Complex meals, going to a fine dining, you got to sit down, you got to think about it. You got to really contemplate, am I going to spend millions of dollars on these eats? Or am I just going, I'm gonna go down to Mickey D's and go ahead and give me a, burger with some nuggets and whatever, you know what I mean? Get the value meal. And there's an artist in particular that I've always thought has been the king of fast food rap, and that is Sir Drake himself. Now, Drake has made a lot of amazing music. For a long time, well, people thought that he was gonna be the biggest, the biggest, the one that's gonna bring rap back and all this extra stuff. And of course, commercially, he did a really amazing job. Just like how Eminem or a freaking 50 Cent before his time had did at that time. But right now, I have seen a subtle decline in a lot of the quality of music. And because he's the biggest rap artist out right now, even if he decides to make a very meteoric album, like honestly, never mind, or like a bunch of B-sides into an album, like Dark Tape Demo, or even just a really long blurred out amount of work, like what was it again, More Life? Actually, no, Scorpion. There is just a lot in his catalog that has really ruined the image of just being a great artist, in my opinion. Again, as a rapper, that's a completely different thing. I'm talking about artistry. Now, what I mean by this is, since he's making so much of these albums and music ventures and trying out new things, which can be seen as a good thing, he's also doing it in a very poorly way. Like when the UK rap was getting really popular, what did he do? He got on the song with the most popular UK artist. He got washed on that song, and then he appropriated that style. Or back in the day when One Dance came out, he appropriated house music and Jamaican style music, and then he made his own thing, made a hit, made a lot of money. He's the definition of a culture vulture. And I understand that I've been giving Kendrick a lot of slack as of lately, even though that is my favorite rapper, which that video is coming out pretty soon. I do want to go on the other side and say that, hey, I'm not a real big fan of commercial rap at the moment. A lot of the times I listen to it, I just hear clones of people that I've already listened to or that I've already enjoyed. Drake is the main person that is putting out that type of music. And this is even before the beef, even before all the extra stuff. There hasn't been a really, really good Drake album since, I want to say, Views. Or if you're sorry, if I'm sorry if you're reading this, I might be wrong. Let me put it up on the screen if I'm wrong, because there's other tapes that I probably enjoyed a lot. And there's a bunch of songs on Drake albums that I really enjoy. Of course, he has moments, but it's not to the same level as Nothing Was the Same or Thank Me Now or whatever, because it feels like it's not that passion. It's not really that thing that's really driving him. And at this point, he can make anything and everybody will eat it up, just like his newest album, which was with Party Next Door. Even though I didn't enjoy it that much, it's gonna be successful because Drake is the pioneer of popcorn rap, man. It's just fast food. You listen to it for a few days, you listen to it for a few months, and then at some point you gonna go on to the next thing. It's like once when a freaking little baby drop, you listen to that, or once when a little Dirk drop, you listen to that. It's just a jump by jump by jump type situation. Also, if you see me sweating, it's because this hat is too damn small on me, gang. I haven't got paid yet. I can't get another one. It's bad. Also, it's hot as fuck. It's actually hot. I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's about to be, word. Anyway, this is a small little rant. I'm making a video about Drake pretty soon because I want to talk about the lawsuit. I want to talk about listening. But yeah, how do you feel about, fast food rap? Do you feel like Drake is the main proprietary? Do you feel like there are other artists that I should have talked about a little bit more inside this situation of having fast rap? Do you enjoy fast rap? Is there something that I'm missing from having such commercial, industry hits and stuff like that? Maybe at the end of the day, it might just be pushing the culture forward, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, rap was never supposed to be the mega star that it is. It was usually a spot where people wanted to express themselves creatively or express themselves any way that they could, And it's really sad to see that music is becoming such a sought after and crazily glazed industry when the beginning was just to talk about the injustices of, what was going on at the time. And now we're so far removed from that. And, it's not like I want to say that every song has to have structure, but I'm saying that every song doesn't need to have the same do drugs, do this, do that type message. And I'm not gonna act like I can't listen to a few Playboy Cardi songs, and when I get lit and all that, I can't say nothing. But when do we say enough is enough? Anyway, it's your boy Captain. See ya.